Welcome, welcome, welcome. This will not be too entertaining, so I'm just going to watch the match. You can watch along. I'll make a few comments. I probably will be ignoring you. Hi, Henry. Thanks for joining. Really appreciate it. Hope you're having a good weekend. Hope your Saturday's going well. What you up to? What you doing? You drinking? You doing anything? Thanks for the. Thanks, Henry. Really appreciate it. What you up to? What you doing, Henry? Have you any interest in rugby? So the match is just going to kick off there now. I give Australia. I think Australia will do this. They'll beat Ireland by 5 or 6 points. Johnny Sexton's went out in the warm up. Big blow to Ireland. We shouldn't be relying on a 37-year-old anyhow, but I think Australia by 5. I think especially after last week, they were very close with Australia or with France. Yeah, it's been a long time since I had a proper job. It's an old school IPA. Myself, I have a stout from Ballyclavan. They're based out of Laois in the Republic of Ireland. It's a 6%. I don't know why. It keeps telling me my Wi-Fi. My Wi-Fi router is right over there. It keeps telling me my Wi-Fi is really bad, so I don't know what's happening. Yeah, so I think it's a knock-on by Australia, was it? Did anyone watch the Rugby League? I didn't get to see it today. I know Australia. I think they won the women's and the men's. Australia League's not as big here. Yeah, it is a classic. It's not really found. It was here much more regularly, but it's not. I think in the kind of boom of kind of craft, it's not a craft beer, but in the boom that came over as a. I think Tesco had it for a while. Even though I'm not too far from, I'm far enough away from Tesco. I think Tesco had that for a while. So what's it been up to? Is anyone watching the match? So Australia take the ball from the scrum. Was an Australian scrum. Advantage to Australia. I don't know what. I didn't see what was. So there was an advantage to Australia offside. So there was an offside rug. I don't know if there's anyone else going live. So no one has to feel compelled or feel for. If there's anyone else doing a proper live, go watch them. I'm not sure if Spice and Easy are doing their live. I think they're usually 9 o'clock or they 8 o'clock. Probably, I don't know if Craig is going to do a live tonight. I think he did one last night. Yeah, I'm not sure who's going to do lives. If anyone would like to join, just send me a message. And yeah. So 2 minutes gone. An Australian down. It says just a dead leg or something. Probably something easy enough. Yeah, so Ireland losing Johnny Sexton in the warm-up. Big blow. But we've got to compare. Ireland's got to prepare for not having Johnny Sexton. Jackman's. Okay, so I'll be safe then. If Jackman's doing one at 11:15, he must be going. He must be gone out for a few beers then, and he's going to do one when he comes home. Yeah, Jackman likes his late night lives. I'm too old. I'm younger than Jackman, but I'm too old for them lives. I like my bed too much. So I might miss Jagmans. I might get a few minutes of Jagmans, and then my bed will call to me. Yeah, so this has been a very slow start. We're waiting for it to restart. Yeah, yeah. So we're the same club then. Yeah, these late night lives and doing things like that to me is just too crazy. I'm too I'm too used to my bed. This has been a went for a tap and go. Didn't want to go to the corner. Oh, they've gained some yards there. They're right at the line, 2 meters. Okay, they're back to the 5 meter. I wouldn't make a good commentator at sports. Sorry, but this comments. Yeah. Oh, Australia will try. Oh, that's awful. That's awful defense. But that's all got to. Oh, I'm too far away from this comment. Uh, yeah, well, I'm usually about kind of 6 a.m. So that's usually my get up time. Between 6 and 7. Usually that's why I get up. So I have to get my 6 or 7 hours. So it looks like the try might be ruled out. There was a neck roll. Yeah, so try is no try, neck roll, but that's dodgy enough decision, I think. Yeah, that's lucky for Ireland. We're riding our luck too much on these things. So, how's everyone's weekend? Has anyone done anything exciting? Anyone got any exciting plans for tomorrow? Anyone try any of the vocation beers? I tried the coconut one, the Imperial Stout 10%. So it's meant to be the bounty one, I suppose. That was gorgeous last night. I think me and Luke John are going to do maybe a live or do one or two or maybe during the week or one anyhow. I won't be doing two, but so it's the line out to Ireland. Secure ball. Let's see if we can get it down to. Uh, most time you won't see me. Australia taking the ball back. Not release penalty turn. I think Australia not releasing on the ground. So, what's everyone up to? There's seemingly three people watching. I don't know why. Me watching the match, talking rubbish. So did anyone try the vocation beers or anyone here? It was a good marketing thing. I don't think the full packs came in here. Um, so with the glass and I think there were sweets or something in there or booklet or something. So it was just single beers. So I think I got three of them. So the Malteser one and is it Snickers? How you doing, Disco? Oh, no problem. I'm guessing it's Disco. I can't see it here in StreamYard. I'm guessing it's Disco or Roscoe, whichever. No problem. I'm just watching the rugby, Australia Ireland. Yeah, hope you have a good weekend. How you going out for a few? Doing something more interesting than me. Thanks for dropping in. Really appreciate it. Starting going forward, directed 22. They look like they're gaining yards every time they go forward. Australia's stolen it. Yeah, Australian stolen it. Didn't have numbers at the ruck. Uh, okay. Australia have the ball in their 22. Long comments. Me with comments is useless. Didn't go for the celebration beers. They looked all right, but gimmick. Yeah, I was surprised that they were actually in Ireland at the same time. So most of the reps or whatever location must have sent over some the same as well. Yeah, well, I thought the coconut one was spot on. So it's a bit expensive here. It was €6 for the coconut one. I forget the price of the rest of them. I just recorded the review of the coconut one. I put the price in it. So Ireland have a line out. Secure the ball. The passing very flat by Ireland. We're losing the ball to ruck again. Penalty to Ireland. Not rolling away by Australia. This is going to go bad very soon. Uh, uh, so, what else is everyone doing? If anyone wants the link to join, just message me on Instagram or somewhere, or tell me. So, what's everyone's thoughts on Twitter? I haven't much on it today. I'm rarely on it nowadays. I used to like it a bit more, especially for sporting events and things. Sometimes it used to be good to follow along. I hate this when it jumps. Uh, oh, that should be interesting. What's your short list or what's your long list then? I think if we do beer of the year, you have to do stout of the year. That's just my opinion. Penalty from Ireland. Ireland 3 points. Australia 0. I have to go change the scoreboard now. Or Luke John will come in and he'll give out to me for not changing the scoreboard. So, people's thoughts on the World Cup. I've scheduled live watch-alongs as well for the World Cup. I'm not sure about them. I know Scott from Scotland Wanda and Chris and Blue Man are doing the England games. So another high tackle for Australia. So penalty to Ireland after the restart. If that's two high tackles, the next time there could be a yellow card from Yeah, tempted to do categories. Yeah, I think the individual categories could be interesting because there's so many beers, and then if you go through the different beers and different categories, you can separate them because comparing a hoppy IPA to a stout, we say, or a real ale, or just an ordinary IPA, even just like say West Coast or East Coast IPA. That's what I'm thinking anyhow. But you wouldn't want to follow my ideas anyhow. Usually don't work. So I think I'm doing well, I'm planning to do a Christmas live, so we're get a few people on to do their beers of the year. So I might break that down to, we'll say, stout IPA and maybe real ale or lager or something like that. Might break it down to 2 or 3 categories. Could be interesting to get a bit more content or getting people talking a bit more. So if you didn't see the interview I did during the week there with I'd recommend you go back and watch it. It was really, really good. It was a TikToker called Phil. He makes sarcastic videos mainly on this list of 50 worst places or towns in England. Yeah, he's very good. He's very entertaining. Really, really good. So it's long enough to, I think it's an hour and 10. But yeah, even I recommend you go back and look at it. If you didn't catch it live, I recommend you go back and look at it. I think it's very interesting. If not, even if you go back to the live and go check out some of his own content, the link should be under the video. He's Phil C, I think is 84 on TikTok, and I think it's the same on Facebook. I was trying to get him to move over to Instagram and YouTube. I think he has one YouTube video. So Ireland with the ball at halfway line after a maul. They kick it forward. So line out to Australia. Quick by Australia. Sorry, I forget in the comments. I'm watching the game. Oh, Ireland nearly steal the ball. I think Ireland took someone in the air. Or was it knock on? This is why you don't get me to commentate in games. The fingertips by Ireland. Ireland's line out is not really working. We're not really putting too much pressure on. So it's knock on by Ireland. Scrum to Australia. It's a very stop-start game. It's not really flowing. Oh, it's a penalty. I thought it was knock on. So it must have been for the for a high tackle on in the air of Ireland. So Australia get up to halfway line, scrum to them or line out to them. Coming up to 15 minutes. Australia score ball and kick it forward. Oh, brilliant by Australia. Ireland trying to go forward. High tackle by Ireland and Australia. Advantage to them. The refs, they're saying, the commentators are going to clear the sound. He is going very heavy on anything around the neck or shoulders. Looks like it's a sold out crowd. Didn't know if this match would be sold out. I know it's late enough, it's 8 o'clock kickoff. Take the comment off. So Australia seems like they're coming into the game. Oh, that was good work. A short in the line out. It was well worked out, but Ireland's. Australia going forward. They're gaining yards every time. Knock on by Australia. Advantage. Ireland are still playing the advantage. Australia are building. It won't be long. Oh, comments again. Yeah. So what's everyone? Is anyone drinking anything different? Anyone watching the game? Anyone any thoughts in the World Cup about Qatar and human rights and everything like that? What's their thoughts there? What do you think about England's chances? I know there's a good few people, English viewers or English people watch this. So, what's people's thoughts on England's chances? I think Argentina, Brazil, France. I think England have a chance. A couple of people I wouldn't have brought. A couple of different people. The selection, but that's only my thought. But what's your thoughts on Ronaldo? Looks like he will be finished at United. Disappointing. I'm a United fan, so it's disappointing the way it ended. But this whole year, he should have went in the summer. Um, I'm not sure. Someone would have taken him on. Like probably United didn't want to let him go. I'm guessing Newcastle would have. I'm not sure if some of the port. I think there was a Sporting Lisbon. He started with. That's where he came from United to, or came from before he was United. So maybe someone like that, whether they'd have the money for him. Carry on by Park. Ireland retained the ball somehow. Offside by Ireland. Australia are going to kick for the posts. So, 20 minutes gone. This game is officially pretty boring. Stop start. There's nothing in that challenge. They're showing a previous challenge. So penalty here from Australia to level the game. Uh, I'm British, so use to the next week. Yeah, that should be good to see how Wales get on. If anything happens, Harry Kane, Australia have missed the penalty. I would like to see Wales. I'd like to see Wales get out of the group. Seem like a good bunch of lads, or a good team. Yeah, I'm watching the match more than I'm looking at the comments. Again, Ireland giving away a cheap penalty. You just can't build any momentum. How you doing, Marcy? How you doing? Yeah, it's rugby. Ireland versus Australia. Autumn International friendly. It's 3-0 to Ireland at the moment. Pretty boring game. So, have you any interest in rugby then, Mersey, or no interest in sports whatsoever? What's your thoughts? Because I'm highly doubting why I did this live stream because this is quite boring. No one's getting any. I haven't been impressed with Ireland over the. Oh, really? Thank you. Uh, used to play rugby and still don't. Well, so what did you do? Was it just for you used to play it and you still don't understand it? Yeah, I don't know why. I still don't understand it. I don't know the offside rule from the knock on rule. What position did you play, Marcy? Were you forwards or back, or do you not remember? So what's everyone drinking? What's everyone up to? I finished my first beer, which is from Ballykilcavan out of County Laois, the Republic of Ireland. Nice Irish stout. Marcy, have you tried any of the celebration beers from Vocation? How you doing, Square Table? What's up with you? You won't understand rugby. It's kind of like football, American football for grown-ups. Cool. I hope it's original Coke. I know this low-fat Coke. And what pot noodles? Which pot noodle are you? Which flavor are you eating? I'm not really a fan of pot noodle, but what flavor? So Australia player HIA, so he's going off for check. I think it's a scrum to Australia, is it? Or line out to Ireland. So how far is your road trip to watch the Browns then, Square Table? How far are you traveling? And are you driving or are you getting chauffeured? Because we know how you like to do your chauffeuring. Hey, then, Shark, what's up with you? What are you drinking? What are you doing? How's your Saturday going? It must be still early. Was it 1 o'clock, midday there? Uh, yeah, there's two local teams. They're in very low divisions here. There would be Toto and Carlo. So I do, when I can, I get over there, but not for a while. I also follow Leinster, who are a professional team here. Yeah, I'm never good at remember time differences. I hope you're okay. About 2.5 hours drive from Cleveland to try. I'm designing a driver that leaves for drinks, so I am going to try. Okay, that's good. We played league and was fullback for the school until I got injured. Got muscle damage to my back. Oh, that's. I think. Do you still have problems with it, or have you recovered? Saying hello to each other. Sorry if I'm terrible with these comments. Best of luck for the Browns tomorrow. The Ospreys, brilliant team. Always a good. When Leinster go over there, always a good battle. Okay, what's it? And let's see. Just so, how's everyone Saturday? I think it's time for another beer. So give us 2 seconds, and I'll be. Give us 2 seconds, and I'll be back. So, beer number 2 for tonight is homebrew. A couple of times here. I have. Okay. So when physical work, you can say my old rugby injury is acting up. Sweet man, Jim here. Gotta scrub the car because I have people in the back. Where are my kids? So there could be any kind of sweets or treats, he wasn't getting. Wish I could, Joey. Yeah, wish I could wash my car, but here I am. But you can get one of your servants to wash your car, Shark, or your dad. I bet your dad will wash your car for you. So, are you brewing anything lately, Shark, or have you all your Shark Wiser for Christmas brewed up? What's going on? So 27 minutes gone, still 3-0 to Ireland. Crowd is starting to feel rotten right now, so you know the game has gone really bad when that starts happening. It's gone boring. It hasn't got going. Oh, I missed comments. I'm sorry. I may try Sharpweiser in a bit. Not fully carbonized enough. Kev would probably do a better job. But yeah, well, Kev will probably, for a small charge, he'll bring that around and he will clean your car for you. Just bought my Christmas beer. What is it? What's your Christmas beer? Triple. I need to new water batteries. You should always have spare batteries in the house, Joey. Would pay some. Sexy people. I don't know what sexy people are talking. Oh, Joey. Joey and Shark are definitely the sexiest people alive. So a bit of handbags by the here. Is a winter warmer, 8%. Nice. Save a spot. I will be over to America sometime. So just put a bottle in the cellar and it could be 20 years time from now, but I'll be over. It'll be nice and aged. So referees just warning both captains now. There's been too many penalties and too many fouls. Next one would be yellow card. So is anyone actually watching the game? Anyone actually have any interest in rugby? Because I don't know why there's 4 people watching. There must be no other live streams happening tonight. So Australia have a penalty. They're going to kick it to the corner, get a line out, halfway line. So this is my was meant to be my Christmas stout. Uh, bit overcarbonated, not enough spice in it. Not enough chocolate malt. So it's a bit disappointing over drinkable, but still wasn't what I wanted. So penalty to Australia. Yeah, so anyone got any other, I'd say, home brewing or special beers saved for Christmas, or any waiting for beers to come out from for Christmas? Any recommendations? Um, haven't seen anything really announced by breweries here in Ireland yet. 200 Fathoms by Galway Bay. I don't think they have one this year. Haven't heard anything. I think last year they had one, but it came after Christmas. They had a different beer around Christmas. Um, I'm surprised if Whiplash don't have something coming out. Probably be maybe a double IPA or something like that, something different. Half an hour gone, 3 points to 3-0 to Ireland. Still, Australia going forward. It's just a matter of time before they get Ireland get a yellow card here, and Australia get a try, because it's coming. Discipline for Ireland's been shocking. Buy some Christmas beers after. Uh, I'm going to sound really bad. When's Thanksgiving? Is that the first Sunday of December, or first? I I'm terrible to remember these dates. But is there anything? Yeah, as I said, I got the vocation beers, so they would be probably the beers. That's my Christmas money on beers spent. The coconut one, which I tried last night, the 10% was really good. That review should be coming out Wednesday. Uh, it's just uploading now. That was really nice. Bit expensive, €6, €6.50, not including delivery, because I got a few. Delivery's only about 20 cents if you divide it by all the beers, I'd say. So probably about €6.50. Okay, so I should be looking at next Thursday. Is that the what day is that? I'm terrible with dates. So what are you doing for Thanksgiving then, Shark? Are you staying at home? Or are you going to family? Are you cooking the? Are you cooking dinner? Are you cooking the turkey? Sorry, I'm on my phone and I shouldn't be when I'm doing this. So what's your thoughts, Shark, on Trump running for president again? Will he have your vote, or is it too early? What's the reaction over there, or is there any reaction to? And what's your thoughts on Twitter? Do you think Twitter will break or go down? I think I tried it there before I went live. I wanted to check something, and it wasn't working for me. But that could be just because Elon Musk blocked me because I'm too popular. So let's see. Let's see if Twitter is working. This must be the most exciting thing that's happening on. Let's check Australia, Ireland, Australia. So no result. Hmm. Must be working, it says it. Has it crashed? Not sure. Doesn't seem to be working on anything. Let's go. Let's tweet something. A tweet was sent, but yeah. So five people supposedly watching. What's everyone drinking? I'm on homebrew. What's everyone doing that they're watching this? And what's everyone's plans for tomorrow? If you have any plans. Anyone watching the game? If you are, you're probably asleep, which I'm kind of half asleep. Still 3 to Ireland, but Australia, it's just a matter of time. So Australia have knocked it out, and so it's going to be a throw into Ireland, line at Ireland. 36 minutes gone. Okay. Not watching, sort of listening. Still trying to work out the beers. All right, no problem, Disco. Still, I really appreciate your support. Oh, screen just flashed blank for a second. I thought my computer was after crashing. I got some IPAs. But what IPAs? You can't just say, get some IPAs, LOL. No, it's got to be EBS's. What on earth are they? Never. Who has? It's some new trendy word that Shark is trying out, I bet you. So I hope I'm not boring you then, Disco. I'm stopping you from doing, when you do the live or when you do your video, you can blame me for not being prepared, that I was too distracting. See. So what is it? Everyone's beer, Shark. What is your beer of the year then? We'll go with lager, and we can go with stout, because there's no other beers than lagers and stouts. So what is everyone's thoughts on the World Cup? Who do you think is going to win? Shark, we're all supporting the USA here. We've all got the jerseys, we've got the bunting. USA are going to crush everyone and win the Soccer World Cup. And so Australia have got a yellow card, another neck roll just before halftime, 38 minutes gone. Don't think it's going to make much impact. So many to choose from. Yeah, but they will. Let's just be nice. We all know England are going to win the World Cup. Just give it to them now. Save all the energy and save all the mess. Southgate is going to pull out his magic playbook, and he's going to get Harry Kane and Maguire scoring a bag full of goals. Or is it Wales? I'm sorry. Maybe it's Wales that's going to win. Maybe I got confused. I think it's going to be a USA Wales final. So, Line to Ireland to secure the ball. They're scrumming, mauling forward. No one really cares. Jimmy O'Brien for Ireland seems to be doing okay. Anytime he gets the ball, seems to make a good few yards. Shark, can you actually name any of the USA players? I'm just curious. I couldn't. Other than Tim Howard, who used to be a goalkeeper for America. No problem, Shark. See you later. I probably won't be around, but well, I'll probably in an hour till this game's over. So, penalty Ireland. 38 minutes gone. So, do you go for the post or do you go for going for a kick for the line? So, line out to Ireland, 5 meters short. Oh, more like 10, I'd say, is it? That wasn't a good kick. So there's supposedly 9 people watching. What's everyone drinking? What's everyone up to? How's their weekend? Is anyone actually watching the match? Is there actually 9 people watching? Oh no, there's 6 now. Oh, held up. Ireland 2 meters short. So Ireland ball and touch, so it will be another line out to Australia, so they'll probably clear our lines. So the first opportunity really Ireland had, the wasted it right at the dead. It's going to be 40 minutes. It's going to be dead now. So, I've got nothing else really to talk about. I should have written down things. So, anyone got any questions? Anyone got any news? Anything exciting happening? Anyone got any plans coming up for Christmas? Anyone got any Christmas parties or work events or anything? Next week I have so a bit of handbags at the end there. So it is halftime. Ireland still 3-0 up. Pretty poor game. Australia should be up by more. Or Australia should be winning. Ireland have been terrible. They've been playing terrible in the last 2 games. Fiji and South Africa. Yeah, you worry about them. They're a year out from the World Cup and they don't look. Yeah, it's not impressive. Maybe Six Nations might have a chance, but I'm not sure. I think we're So, anyone got any questions? Anything want to ask? Anything? Turn it on to silent for halftime. Anyone got any exciting plans for Christmas? Anything happening? Are you on the naughty or nice list for Santi? I think Christmas really does kick off way too early. I think it doesn't. Last week in November, if you're really into Christmas, first week of December. But that's why I think shops right after Halloween usually have Christmas stuff in. Try to avoid. Anyone buy anything on Black Friday? I think yesterday. I know, even though the sales will probably go on up until Christmas. Yeah. So, 3 people watching. Probably Disco, Henry, and Shark. Well, Shark's gone, seemingly. So, yeah. So again, I mentioned earlier on about the interview I did with Phil. Phil C84 from Twitter. If you missed it, I suggest you go back and watch it again. Yeah. So what's everyone's thoughts on the vocation beer? So I think Disco said to talk to her about a gimmick, which they probably are. But I had the coconut one yesterday. I don't want to give away the full review of it, but I thought it was really good. Bit on the pricey side. You wouldn't drink more than one of them, is my opinion. That they're a bit sickly sweet for me, but that's what I get from them. Maybe if we can organize it, I think me and Beers and Banter or Luke John, whatever you want to call him now, might do a live or might do some recorded review of some of the beers. Not sure. We'll have to talk to him and try to get something arranged. Yeah. Other than that, I haven't been hearing about other breweries in Ireland going to release anything for Christmas. Probably will be. Might try to pick up one or two, a couple of their beers, a couple of Irish beers. Thing is, especially I do like my Imperials, but on Christmas Day and things, it kind of wipes you out. I think, especially one or two, kind of kills you. The lack of, well, I definitely have a lack of energy if I have more than two of them. I think if you have some of the lighter beers, maybe save an Imperial for maybe Christmas night and then maybe St. Stephen's Day or Boxing Day, whatever. 26th. Yeah. What's everyone's thoughts on Heineken? Because I know here, I think they're going to pop the price of their beers by roughly, I think it was 20 cents per pint. So I'm not sure what that is a keg. I know some pubs have stopped stocking Heineken products. So Heineken Group, they have a few other beers under their distribution, and some bars in Ireland have stopped from stocking any of their beers. So whether that's going to affect Heineken, I'm not sure. Maybe some local breweries, if bars pull away from Heineken, they might get in local and independent brewers, and might be an opportunity for them to expand and get taps and get going. But they're probably under the same price. The cost of malt has shot up, and next year it's only going to go more expensive. Especially if there wasn't enough planted in Ukraine last year, because Ukraine is a massive grain exporter, especially to Africa, especially to even Eastern Europe. and that then just affects everywhere else, because their grain is just so important. I know the war and all that, so I can only see the grain and going more expensive, and that will just affect the malt. When I say grain, I mean malt. I use both of them interchangeably. Yeah. So an hour and 3 minutes. Still half time. It's usually about 15 minutes for half time, I think. Anyone got any predictions for the final score? I still think Australia by 7. So Ireland's defence has been pretty good, but we've really got to. There's going to be about 7 minutes left on that yellow card for when they come back. So the first 10 minutes, we've really got to get going. Okay. Okay, back from $1.03. A square. You never shop at $1.03. What did you get at $1.03? Well, I hope you pick me up something. Yeah, so got any questions, Square Table? Keep me going. It's half time in the match. It's still 3-0 to Ireland. Obviously, it's half 9. So, what are your predictions for the Browns tomorrow? Do you think they'll win? I know nothing about American football, so you can pretty much tell me anything. And what did you get at the $1.03? Got some batteries. Some cotton. Really? So you didn't get your USA flag for the World Cup then? So you can, or your England flag. So I know you're supporting, Joey, you're supporting England in the World Cup. You're not going to support America or the USA. Hope we win. Buffalo hasn't a week, and it's a road game for them, so we might be able to. Yeah, I think you will. You'll definitely do it. If I can get a dodgy link tomorrow, and if it's on, what time is it kicking off at? I will try work it. I need to get. Well, what shirt will you be getting? Will you be getting USA, or will you be getting Wales? Because I know you're a big fan of Wales. We'll support England. And come on, Joe, you got to support Wales. You can't be supporting England. What time? 1 p.m. my time, so it's 6 o'clock my time, your time. Yeah, so if I can get a dodgy link, I'll watch it. Give me something to watch. Give me something to do. That is for the yeah. So what do you think, Joey? Do you think USA, or have you been following? Is there any hype about the USA soccer team, or is it just goes under the radar in America? Is there going to be a big following, or is it just? Is there any real big support or any hype around the World Cup? Zero. That's terrible. So what do you think about it being held in Qatar? Any reservations, or does it matter? Is it even being talked about in the USA? Is the you know, Well, there's 11 people that play on a team. So if you just know that, that's all you need to know. What's your thoughts on Donald Trump announcing his presidency square? Do you think he will win in 2 years' time? Are you excited about Donald Trump coming back and giving us all loads and loads of things to talk about? What's your thoughts on Elon Musk and Twitter? Or do you have any opinion? Uh, uh, there is press country day. Sorry, Trump isn't going to even win his own party nomination. There is a guy named Roberta one. Oh, do you think so? Do you think Trump won't do it? Won't win the? Wasn't Trump a supporter of this Ron DeSantis or Ron? This man? Yeah, me reading things at this time. Oh no, Trump not getting back in. There'll have to be election fraud involved in that. Then if Trump doesn't win he's Democrat, isn't he? I get mixed up with these Democrats and Republicans in America. It's just so Trump is just too old and too toxic for him. Oh, think so. What about Biden then, or Pam, or is it Harris, the vice president? Will she not get re-elected, or Biden not get re-elected? He's definitely too old, I think. If Trump's too old, Biden is definitely way too old. It doesn't matter if Democrats or Republicans the same. Okay, yeah, it's the same old thing. Whoever has the biggest checkbook and will probably win. Yeah, so I'm really out of things to talk about. So if anyone's got anything they want to ask, like their favorite tipper truck or their favorite giraffe, mine is the flamingo giraffe. Definitely the best giraffe out of them all. And it has to be the Scania 471, best tipper truck out there. Anyone got any questions or anyone to ask anything? And it is conspiracy. The sky isn't blue. It is actually purple. Yeah, I know it's mad. So it doesn't look like there's going to be any changes at half time. So he's at least got another 40 minutes of me talking absolute nonsense. If weed is legalized in Ireland, are you going? I probably wouldn't smoke some, but I probably would do edibles. Yeah. So there you go. I think one of the opposition parties brought a bill to our parliament, or whatever you want to call it, Dáil. I think to make up to 9 grams of marijuana legal to carry, so to decriminalize it. But I don't think I'm not sure it's going to pass, or it's not going to go anywhere. It's just yeah, it'll never happen here, Joey. Not for the next 20 years anyhow. I can't see anything change. Yeah, I've been to Limerick a few times. Um, I can't remember them. They were when I was young, and they were nights out. Been to Thomond Park. It's a big. There's a big rugby stadium there, and I've watched Munster, which is a big rugby team there. That's about my extent to Limerick. I didn't get stabbed, so when you come away from Stab City without getting stabbed, it's always good. To use to people who don't really know that once for a time Limerick had a reputation of stabbings, which is I know we shouldn't joke about. Uh, well, Joey, that's because you were there. It would be completely dead if you weren't there. It was all you. It wasn't just Limerick. Yes. It's by the way, it's just a tourist trap, just for Americans. By the way, I didn't kiss the planet stone. That's why I don't have the gift of the gab, and I will be able to talk lots and lots more if I did, and be more interesting and more precise. Uh, is it true? The locals. It is, and worse things. And wait, it's a different stone every day. So they put a really disgusting different stone in place every day to change it. They even move the castle from time to time, and the Americans don't even realize it's in a different place. The ones that are returning. So aren't they going forward here? I think they'll probably lose it on the ground. So I think it's going to be a pound to Australia. Uh, I didn't kiss the. Um, no, it's actually little girls. We get little girls good there at night time, and that's what you probably kissed. You probably did. I have. I have also seen a unicorn with with a little leprechaun in Limerick, but there could have been alcohol involved, so I'm not too sure. Joey, have you ever seen Bigfoot? Because I think you two are cousins. Yeah, Joey, have you ever seen Bigfoot then? Because I think you and Bigfoot are related somehow. Also, yeah, Glendalough is nice. Oh, darn. I thought you'd be able to point me in the right direction. Have you ever seen a tornado then? This is coming me questions to see have Joey seen and how regular are tornadoes and like if Bigfoot exists. Uh, Disco. A lot of people dismiss the existence of Bigfoot. We never. Uh, oh, I thought you'd be one of them tornado chaser people who go out and chase them and make videos. I'm guessing they don't build cities in areas, big cities in areas that there's lots of tornadoes. Then that's the last tornado. Yeah, we only get really small tornadoes here, like that will, you know, maybe knock down a garden shed or something like that, or a few trees. Off and on, maybe you get one or two a year. Nothing very, nothing big major like America. That's not straight, is it? Sorry, it was a line out. Australia had a line out. I didn't think it was straight. Not sure if it's a penalty. Scrum to Ireland, is it? Or no, scrum to Australia? Don't know. John Ireland played a huge war in Iraq. Yeah, I did. Yeah, but I suppose there was. I didn't really think of it that way. I think it's Try Ireland. I think it's going to be checked, but I think there's a Try to Ireland. Yeah, that I never thought of it that way. I knew that the Shannon was used for American planes to refuel and troops to change, but I never thought it that way. Hopefully, it was a good point if they did. Oh, that's gonna be tight. Was he out? Did he touch the line? No. I think it's try, but I'm biased. Ooh. Uh, uh, and with those two terrible jokes, I must. Thanks, Cisco. Really, thanks for joining. uh, it's 4:20 on the East Coast. Okay. Any snow yet, Joy? Oh yeah, 4:20. I'm sorry, Joy. I don't get these things. So is that barbecue smoke or is that hickory smoke? Are you jerking your meat? I'm guessing that must be a smoking wise. Or are you getting your heater on because it's starting to get cold? You putting your stove on, you're smoking your stove. Yeah. So anyone got any questions? With all the green in Ireland, you would think you guys. I'm sure, Joy, there is. I know today there was €1 million of a edibles factory was got by the Gardaí or police, whatever you want to call them. So there probably is, if there's some big factory turning out that amount of edibles, and there probably is a very big cannabis. Was never my really thing. Wasn't my thing. I don't know much about it. I'm just a simpleton living in the middle of nowhere, drinking rubbish beer that I make most of the time. That's me. Was there in the midterms? Wasn't there a state that had a vote on legalizing marijuana and it didn't pass? Was it Cleveland, or was it? I forget. I read something about, or I heard something about it anyhow. Probably saw some report or news report that one of the things happened from the midterms. That is scrappy. You need to think more like Rockstar. He knows. They're altar boys. Bono and Conor McGregor wouldn't know anything about weed or alcohol or anything like that. They're very nice chaps. They wouldn't do anything like that. Joey. Legalizing weed in midterm. Yeah, that must be it, Joy. I know. I think it failed anyhow. However, I don't know the percent. But I know some of them are the blue belt states, so they're quite conservative, if I'm not wrong. So, is there anyone other than Joey watching? Maybe it's Disco. Alaska voted on legalizing weed in the midterms. It's probably what he heard. And North. Oh yeah, probably is. So TMO, nothing there. Nothing there. There's nothing there. No. Sorry, I'm just watching. There is a TMO, which is a television match official. A call. I think it's for a clash of heads, but I don't think the heads actually clash. Did it glance off each other? Okay. Sorry, Joey. I don't know in the comments. That's typical how it goes. States that are blue get the weed, and the red states don't. Probably will. I think as more American states, I think if America went more with weed, I think it will definitely come over here. I think in England, Scotland, Wales, they've got to do something before, we say, the Republic of Ireland do it. I think that's what they're kind of waiting for. I'm not sure how it'll work. So I think it's counted to Ireland. So counted to Ireland, the line's going to be lined to. That's typical. Yeah. So 48 minutes gone. This has to be the most longest game I've ever saw of rugby. Is Ireland maul forward. They've been stopped in the maul. Oh. Do I have any other interesting or weird questions? You can put them in there. Might take me a couple minutes to actually notice them. Anyone else got any questions? You can pop them in the chat. Anyone want to join? Penalty to Australia. So 49 minutes gone. I think USA lost out on qualification to the Rugby World Cup, Joey. I'm not sure. I know it's not big over there, but the USA usually qualify for the World Cup. But did they lose to Chile? Because I know Chile played a club side, or was a club side B team, Leinster, during the week, and Chile lost, I think, 45-5. So an international side to lose to a club side is not really heard of. If you have any thoughts on rugby, Joey, or how America's opinions on it. Ireland have the ball here. They're trying to go forward. They get so far, and then the Australian defence is just so good. Ireland lose it forward. Australia kick it forward. Is it gone out for the Australian line out? Oh, crap. If someone would like to make me a sandwich, I'd really appreciate it. Yeah, you can just pop it in the post. I'm sure it'll get to me in time. And there is no Deliveroo, or there's no food apps for ordering food. I live in the middle of nowhere. I don't think I've got any money anyhow, so. Ooh. Line up for Ireland to secure the ball. Okay. Guys and girls, I know that just didn't drink. They wouldn't end the game and start drinking right there. Yeah, that's what you have to do, Joey. You have to, the minute game over, you have to have a can of beer in your hand, or even if you win, you lose the game. Then that's rugby. You have to have something to block out the pain and misery of after getting absolutely kicked and mauled and beaten, getting 7 sorts of things kicked out of you playing rugby. I think you'd be a very good rugby player, Joey. If you got Joey in his prime, you could have been the #1 rugby player in America. I should have picked a better glass. This is not the best glass for drinking beer out. But I was too lazy. Australia seem to be growing into this game and getting more momentum. Ireland are just nothing's happening from, nothing's going right. They seem to be dawdling a bit. Check the bottle's empty. Yeah, put the bottle up here. You're not that drunk. So, I think Ireland are going to make some changes. Lion to Ireland, anyhow. Knock on by Ireland. Everything. They can't even do the simple things right. So 53 minutes gone, 27 minutes left. Yeah. Neither side are really performing, and they've got good conditions. It's dry. There's no wind. Conditions are with them. The pitch looks okay. Penalty to Australia from the scrum, so they're going to get a free chance here to run it. There's an Australia player down, and then the handbags from the rest of. Has been a lot of handbags between the players here. I'd say the Australian person's done their hamstring. Looks quite sore. Still down and still clutching it, so I'd say he's definitely torn it, or say. Done something to it, any. Oh yeah, he slipped in the grass. He definitely pulled it. Or is it his calf? Australia definitely have the momentum. Ireland just will look to be running out of ideas. Here's that bonus. I'm yawning. Still 27 minutes left. They're just strapping up the wounded to keep them playing. Suppose I'll grab myself one more beer. Got 27 minutes left. I do have it over here. No, where did I put it? There should be another beer here somewhere. I don't know where I put it. I'm too lazy to look for it properly. Australia Parents is getting a taken off on the 4-wheeler. Not on a stretcher, but it's not good when you see a player not able to walk off themselves. Okay, I know it'll be around here somewhere, but I can't find it. So it'll take me too long to go out and get a proper beer. What's everyone? I think Joey, you're the only one really watching, or maybe you're not really watching. So penalty to Australia. They can tie the game here. It'll make an interesting 26 minutes left. Turn the sound up a bit. If I don't have any questions, pop in the chat. So 3 points to 3, all tie. So kick off. 27 minutes gone. 25. Now penalty to Australia. Ireland player not rolling away. Collapsing the maul. Thanks, Joey. I really appreciate you sticking around. Yeah, pop the questions in chat. Probably gonna just kind of watch last kind of quarter, last 22 minutes. Hopefully it can come to life somehow. It's been an awful game. Australia have the momentum. If anyone's going to win this game, it's going to be Australia, I think now, unless Ireland can just pull something out of the hat here. Australia still has the ball. They're just playing around and around the halfway line. Australia still have the ball. They're going forward. Australia kick it forward. Oh, penalty to Ireland kick it forward. Australia claim the ball. It's okay. They're going to kick it forward. They're going to clear their lines. So Ireland kick it out for a line out. I don't know why you're still here, Joey. 3 people here. I think it's Disco. I think it's Square. Any questions? Anything you want to ask? Anything you want to do? So an Australia line out. Still rocking with you. I'm just smoking and talking. Can you? Yeah, I'll definitely do that. I'll vacuum your car. I'll just get my private jet. I will fly over there. Be over there in about 45 minutes an hour. I'll vacuum a car. I'll give it the VIP treatment. I'll get all them little white stains out of it. No problem. So now we're gone 60 minutes. So I'm going forward here, kick it forward, too far ahead. No, chasers can't get it. Hi Henry. Henry's still there. Henry will definitely come over and vacuum our car, Joey. Oh, I knocked it on. Oh, it went backwards. Getting very, very scrappy now. Now we're gone. Me and Henry would get distracted, but no, you. Henry wouldn't. Henry's an Henry's a nice boy. He doesn't do any of that things. I hope you're not after corrupting poor old Henry square table. Penalty to Ireland, I think. Uh, you need to get your children, Joy. That's what children are for, I thought. No, or have you working in your more enterprisable? So 62 minutes gone. I think it's a line out to Ireland. Give me 2 minutes. Okay, I'll only give you 2 minutes now, Joey. I'll be counting. You're not back. You've been put on a naughty step. Oh, I didn't lose it, line out. Oh God, that was awful. Uh, Darren going forward halfway line. And making a little few yards every time. Knock on. Okay. Australia, Ireland still going forward. They're not making much gains. Knock on. where is it? Just penalty Ireland. Tackling there, it was not in the old days when proper rugby they changed it too much. It probably wouldn't be, but it was referees after comparing it to one in the first half where Australia got a penalty. So 34 minutes gone, 16 minutes left. Ireland have a lineup to 15 meters. So they score the ball at the lineup. 10 short. Oh, high tackle. 5 short. Joey, you just got back in time. I'm not putting you on the naughty step. But I am putting you on the vacuum your car step. So I think there's another still advantage Ireland for the penalty. 5 meters short. So they're still kind of 5 short. They're still kind of trying to find that. Bondiaki. Try to Ireland. This could be it. Just waiting for them to call it for a TMO. Yeah, so try to Ireland. 8 points to 3. Conversion to come, which should be an easy enough conversion to make it 10-3 with 14 minutes to go. Hopefully. Oh, they're looking at forward pass. Oh no. 10 points to 3. I'm not sure if there is going to be a check on it. Have Ireland pulled it out of the bag? They haven't been performing today. So kick off. Ireland scored the ball. So line out to Australia. Ireland kicked it out in the full. So anyone got any questions? We're coming up to the end of the game now. 12 minutes left. Anyone got any weird or wonderful thoughts? Penalty to Australia on the halfway line. So this will probably get to the 22 for a line out to Australia. There wasn't discipline at the ruck, so that's why Ireland got drawn in. Could you run a 5 years? If so, how long? Do I have to run the whole thing? Can I walk some of it? Uh, Give me 10 minutes. An hour? Yeah, give me an hour. I could probably do an hour. Uh, could you? And how do you know about kilometers square? I thought it's all miles over there. I hope you're not one of the metric people. I thought that gets you excommunicated from America if you use kilometers and grams and liters. Offside to Ireland against Ireland, so it's a penalty to Australia. I was going to be a try here for Australia. Try Australia. 8, 10. No, that's the metric system measurements. Uh, 5, 10. The only win. Is that all? So 9 minutes left. It's going to be a tie game again. It's 10-8 at the moment. Conversion to come for Australia. They should pop it over. It's easy enough. I think Australia could be on here for the win. I'm not liking there's booing from the crowd with kicker. I think that's bad. Throw us. Stay silent for the kicker. But that's only me. I don't really get bothered with the kickers. I think they're well used to booing and noise and things. I think that yeah, 10-10. 9 minutes to go. I think it's Australia's game to lose now. I think they've got the momentum. Clock is back on, so I think we've had 4 changes from Ireland. So 8 minutes to go. Australia have the ball in their 22. Ireland have got the ball from Australia's clearance kick. Oh, so it's a knock on. I'm not sure who to scrum to Ireland. Uh, 7 minutes to go. Hopefully Ireland can work something from this. They've been very scrappy. So in Australia's 10-meter line, So a lot of time being wasted here. The scrum was nearly engaged at the first one. Going to try reset it and do it again. Nearly a minute wasted here. So good scrum, balls in. So they're going to reset the scrum again. This is really eating into it. 6 minutes left. So hopefully the next time maybe it gets put in. Maybe Australia don't want to mess up. Penalty to Ireland. Bodies are, and it's the both front rows are completely changed for the forwards here, so it should be good for the scrums. Penalty to Ireland from the scrum. Yeah, so penalty to Ireland. They're going to kick for the post. They're not going to go kick for the touchline. There's 5 minutes left. It's a difficult enough kick. Ross Byrne's going to kick it. Not a usual. He's not the number one kicker, so hopefully he can do this. He can cement his place in the team maybe when Johnny Sexton's not there, especially as kicker, even if he's not. So, anyone watching the game, who's your player of the game? Personally, I can't pick anyone. They've been so Ross Byrne with the kick. I'm too excited. I can't even look. There it is, kicked over, 13-10 to Ireland. 4 minutes left. Australia to kick off. Ireland need not to give away a silly penalty now. They need to secure the ball. They need to get up to Australia's end and just stay there, camping it for the next 4 minutes. Australia have the ball. They're into the Ireland half. Australia have it all. 3 minutes left. Australia have the ball. Oh, is that high tackle? Penalty to Australia. Oh, no. So Australia still have the ball with penalty advantage. So penalty to Australia for not rolling. I think this game is going to finish tied. 2 minutes left. Okay, they're not going for the post, they're going for the corner. They don't want to draw. Fair play to them. I really commend Australia for doing this. So we are got this will be the last play, so hopefully Australia will just do something stupid here and give the ball. So Australia scored the ball, they're in this with this small. Penalty to Ireland. I don't know what for. Just celebrate the penalty and wind the clock down now. Offside. So offside by Australia. So 79 minutes gone. Ireland. Okay. So line it to Ireland. Oh, they knock it on. They mess it up, line out. Ireland mess up the line out, mess up the game. Oh, why did it go to the middle? Why didn't it go to the front? And that is game. Oh God. I'm glad that's over. That has been a 13-10 to Ireland. Australia probably deserved to win that game. Ireland been lucky again. Home crowd, a lot of favourable calls. But 2 hours, 7 minutes. Thank you, Joey. I think you're the only one watching at the moment. Thanks for watching. I'm going to call it because my throat is a little bit sore from talking. And yeah, I think Jackman is doing a live tonight at 11:30. That's UK Irish time. I'm not sure if anyone else is doing it. Doing a live at the moment. I know Spice and Easy are probably doing a live. So thank you everyone who's watched. Thanks everyone who joined. I will be doing some lives for the football. Yeah. So thanks everyone. See you next time. And goodbye.